Vinyl community, Jenny Lewis fans, random people on the internet, my name is Giggens. We are here today to talk about Jenny Lewis and the Watson Twins, Rabbit Fur Coat, released in 2006. This specific version is the 2016 10th anniversary edition, which comes with a really cool booklet. It's on red vinyl, the packaging is a little different, it's just a really nice setup. Jenny Lewis was once the lead singer of the band Rilo Kiley, which was a fantastic alternative rock band. I just can't get enough of that group. And this came out a year before the band put out their last album, Under the Black Light, in 2007. This album is her first solo album and a really fun look into where she wanted to go musically, different from Rilo Kiley. This album dabbles in a lot in country, a lot with ballads, kind of a folk singer-songwriter, wayfaring stranger kind of a mentality with some songs, and really comes across very well done. It's a very solid album. Some excellent backing vocals by the Watson Twins, and some excellent musicians that play on this album. Fantastic work. Let's just jump right into this thing, shall we? This album opens up with a song called Run Devil Run, which is just starts off with a slight acoustic strum, and then the three-part harmony kicks in of Jenny and the Watson Twins, and you're just kind of like taken aback by how pleasant and wonderful their voices blend together so well. An excellent introduction to really set the mood up to the next song, which jumps right in to Big Guns. And this is a song where this like acoustic guitar just doesn't let up underneath the whole time, and Jenny's voice is so beautiful, and it delivers this heartache and soul searching as these drums pound away underneath in the background. And seriously, it's one of those songs that comes on, and they hit certain melodies and certain peaks that just feel good to hear. It's just mentally, it just sounds nice. I can listen to Jenny Lewis sing the phone book. I mean, it's just one of those things where voices and instruments blend together to create a harmony that just works. Rise Up with Fists is the third song on this album, and there's a bit of a 70s country vibe here, but it's kind of like an introspective outlaw country, but if the outlaw was like a little on the, like, trying to find the softer parts of the emotion to describe how that person was feeling. And this song tells the ups and downs and outs of trying to keep your head up and trying to get through your day and trying to like just get on with it. And you're gonna make mistakes and people are gonna do weird things. And it's just one of those like get through your day. Life can be hard, but stick with it. There's some really excellent guitar flourishes throughout this thing on the acoustic, and again, the harmonies are just kick ass on this song. They're fantastic, and the chorus. They hit a stride in the chorus vocally that is just, again, really pleasing to listen to. Best way I can put it. Happy is the next song on this album, and for me, that's one of the most special tracks on this album. Jenny's voice on this song, throughout this album, but on this track in particular, has a really tender, expressive delicateness that's almost sung at a heavy sigh. And the chorus hits this really airy, lovely range that seriously just melts your heart the way she sings it. Everything's so enunciated and precise, and yeah, excellent songs. Just her and an acoustic guitar, and again, just works. The Charging Sky is a really fun, rollicking song. Lots of slide guitar on this thing. Covers all kinds of subjects from God and money to life and death and family problems, as if charging through life, all the things you're going to encompass, every little speed bump you're going to hit along the way. Great song. Melt Your Heart. This song is kind of a really pretty, sad, heartfelt ballad, and it's accented by brushes and the snare drums to create this, like, I wouldn't say jazz vibe, but definitely like a softer, like, nighttime vibe, nice and quiet. Really, really sung quietly. Jenny's vocals are almost at a whisper on this song, and it's a song about. I really think the song's about loss and like sobering moments of reality and loneliness. Kind of like one of those times where life smacks you upside the head and you're kind of like, oh, and all of a sudden it all makes sense. I think that's kind of what this song is about. Starting off side 2 with a track called You Are What You Love, we're back into that dreamy, melodic, slightly country vibe. And Jenny sings about the letdowns in love and things that you look for but aren't there, or you think you see in other people, but you're really just looking at an extension of yourself for things that aren't real or aren't what you really need. The choruses on this thing are especially wonderful. Um, yeah, there's not much I can say about this song. It romps through the entire time and doesn't let up. Really love the story on this one. Rabbit Fur Coat is the title track of this album, and this is a song. It's just Jenny and the guitar, and it tells a story. I don't know if the story is about anyone in particular or about her actual mom or something, but it's a story about this woman who has a rabbit fur coat, and she's kind of a poor woman, and she gets beat up, and then she goes to visit this mansion of the person that beat her up, but the husband is there. Then the wife comes home and sees the two together, and then kicks her out again. Then you fast forward to the future where this woman has a kid. The kid grows up kind of like a little bit into a affluent lifestyle, realizes that might not be what she wants, moves out of the house, moves away from the mom, and then ends up getting a pretty well-paying gig and a mansion and a rabbit fur coat. So it's kind of like a cycle, like a cycle that comes back, and the main character kind of gets the same thing that the mom wanted, and you're not sure if the main character wants that or not. Kind of left hanging a little bit. Handle with Care. It's a Traveling Wilburys song. It's an excellent cover. Features a couple different guys singing along with Jenny and the Watson twins. It's cool because it's got a little bit of that country tinge to it, but it still keeps it in the same key as the original Handle with Care, and very well done. Not much else I can say beyond very well done for a lot of these songs. They're just really well constructed, really well thought, really well produced. Born Secular. This song is a real standout for me because it starts off kind of with a soft drum track and a little bit of piano. And the Watson twins are really utilized very strongly on this song. Midway through the song, it kicks in, and this like unrestrained drum just comes through. I get a real like Ringo feel, like if he was playing Rain or A Day in the Life or something, where this drummer just kind of like flourishes throughout the entire thing, kind of pounding away with a reckless abandon, filling the gaps in between the soaring vocals of the Watson twins. And I really think that it's done with a purpose. Most of the song is the ending part, and I think it's one of the highlights of the album. I think it's an absolutely fantastic song. Then you get to It Wasn't Me, and this song feels like a lonely, late-at-night, introspective ballad. It kind of reminds me of After Hours by the Velvet Underground, and Jenny's voice is just so amazing at storytelling that, you know, no matter what the song is or the story is, you're just kind of encapsulated with, you know, what she's presenting you, and you're like, yeah, all right, I'll listen to whatever you want to sing because you have such a charismatic approach to your vocals and a delicateness and an honesty to your voice that just transcends storytelling, and it's just fascinating to listen to. The album ends with a reprise of the song Happy, or reprise of the song Happy from earlier in the album, where it sounds like it was recorded down a hallway with one guy clicking away in the background and Jenny just like maybe testing her range a little bit and seeing how the song might sound before taking like the master take or something. Or it may have been done just to close the album off, but it's a fantastic way to close the album. It definitely sets up a very cohesive feel and a complement to the rest of the LP. Here are the Watson twins. This is the back cover of the 2016 edition, so the CD edition was different back in the day when it came out. And here's the inside jacket with a very lovely picture of Jenny. Little information about the album, who plays on it. And it also comes with a booklet, which I thought was fantastic, just filled with pictures of the time. So, I won't show all the pictures maybe, but, you know, that's the original back cover there, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I saw the CD. Just some really great high color shots of the girls together and some of the guys that played on it. Really cool snapshot of the time. I remember when this album came out, and it was a really special thing when it came out because I loved her so much with Rilo Kiley, and having her do her own solo album was very exciting. And then hearing it for the first time and hearing a lot of the country influence on this thing was great. It worked with her voice so well. And then she put out a video for Rise Up With Fists, which was a really good video. I really, really liked that video. So that's what the album looks like. Here's the actual record itself on beautiful, high quality red vinyl. on Love's Way. That's her record label. I'm pretty sure that's also the same name of a family band that was around when she was a kid or something. I forget the whole story about that. Probably should have looked that up before I did this video. Jenny Lewis and the Watson Twins, Rabbit Fur Coat, they have been doing this album live throughout the last year or so, kind of for a 10th anniversary special edition of it, and I really want to go see them at some point because I absolutely adore this album. I've always loved it. I'd probably give it a solid 8, or probably a solid 8, specifically just for some tracks in particular, like Happy, Born Secular, Rise Up with Fists, It Wasn't Me. I mean, there's some really solid standout tracks on this thing that, even if it was just those few songs, it would instantly be a 9 or probably a 9 or 10. I absolutely love her vocals. I love her approach to songwriting and storytelling. It's a fantastic album. So if you haven't heard it, check it out. See what you think about it. If you have heard it, let me know what you think. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one. This has been Album Reviews with Giggens. That's me. And Jenny Lewis and the Watson Twins. That's them. Rabbit Fur Coat. Check it out if you can. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.